Go for it.
All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Joe Code. I'm your host, Joe Marrese. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. What a pleasure it is to be here today. I have to come clean on something from a few episodes ago. It was the episode... let me just double check on it. It was the one I was wearing a black jacket where I said it was a Patagonia jacket. Yeah, that was episode 74, the Thanksgiving Bell episode. I said I was wearing a Patagonia jacket when it is, in fact, Port Authority. So I just thought everyone should know. I'm not trying to sound, I wasn't trying to sound like a big shot by saying it was a Patagonia. I thought it was. So I'm hoping now that everyone knows it's Port Authority, in fact, I hope that doesn't change anything. I hope that doesn't change your views of me. I don't even know what's considered the higher brand. Do people even know? Aaron, do you know Port Authority?
I do not.
Well,
but I barely knew Patagonia.
Okay, well, Patagonia feels like more well known.
Yeah.
But Port Authority, it's still a good brand. It's a durable jacket. So just wanted everyone to know that that's what's going on. And
does it mean you work at the docks?
Yeah, I think that's, the port, yeah. I like it. I think it's like a dock worker jacket. I think that's where it comes from. I think that could be the origin. Port Authority. Also, the authority figures on the ports. That's what they're wearing. And that's what I'm wearing. Today I'm all bundled up. I got a flannel underneath my hoodie here because it's like 55 degrees. I'm all padded up. We got a softball game tonight. I'm excited about that. Ready to finish the season strong here. Yeah, I think so far so good. I think that rain's holding off. I think we'll make it. Got the hood on here, people. I wanted to do a nice unveiling of the hair growth here. We've got, I decided I was going to grow my hair back. People are saying not to do it. People are questioning the move. They're questioning it, and rightfully so, because I still don't know what exactly is going to happen here.
Are they questioning it more or less than moving to Austin?
I feel like I'm getting questioned more on the hair.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. It's pretty close. Well, yeah, because I think with the hair, people think once you give in to the head shave, it's like you can't go back. They're like, wait, no, you already did that. There's no going back. You can't do that. But anyways, here we are. All right, so we see that it's coming in. All right, we're still weeks away here, and what I need to do is I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna start blending it. I meant to go to the barbershop yesterday so that I looked halfway decent for the podcast, but here we are. This is not known to be a fashion podcast. People don't, the views are down on YouTube when it's just me. All right, you guys. I guess you get tired of looking at me. Well, you know what? Maybe if I have hair, maybe you will. But anyways, I got to start blending it. I got to clean up the neck, and it's well, we're gonna see where we're at in January. That'll be the big test, because I think by then the hair on top, it'll be at a length to where it'll be covering most of the scalp. And then if I get a nice barber to cut it short to where because when it's shorter, it looks fuller. That's gonna be the test. So we'll see what happens, but It's looking, it's a little choppy right now, a little choppy, but this is the look. So I understand if you don't want to watch on YouTube. I understand it. But also, you know what? It's my life. I'll do what I want with my own hair. I don't need people talking behind my back about it. So, write in if you've got an issue on it. But, all right. Well, yeah, it's great to be here. It's, doing a lot of solo podcasts lately. I've got a lot to talk about. Okay, this is my podcast. I'll talk to people when I want to talk to people. I will have more guests on. But, yeah, I mean, I haven't been in the studio now for a couple weeks. So it's great to be back. Aaron, did I miss anything over here? Everything's good?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah, it's good. I missed a softball game. Apparently, we won again, I heard.
Yeah, we can't be stopped.
Yeah, we're on a roll. That's 3 in a row. I mean, we started the season 1-4, or 1-5, right?
Well, yeah, 1
overall,
yeah.
And now we're 4-5, 3-1 in the second half.
And our one in the second half, we only lost by 5. So
yeah, so
close.
I mean, we're on fire right now. This is what you want to do. You want to get hot at the end of the season. So yeah, it's great to be back. Hoping to play tonight. Yeah, just got back from a great trip to Chicago, where me and Strider closed out the comedy tour with Chad and JT at Zany's downtown Chicago, where everything was awesome in every way. Just fantastic crowds, just great times, and great staff over there at Zany's. And they posted a great clip of me from the shows. That's you can catch up on my Instagram if you haven't seen already. And yeah, just awesome all around. What a great way for me and Strider to end the tour. Don't forget to catch Chad and JT if you're in Denver, Salt Lake City, and Atlanta. They got those coming up still. Well, actually, Denver and Salt Lake City will have already happened when this podcast comes out. But Atlanta, people, catch Chad and JT. So, yeah, a lot of fun. Chicago was great. Great shows. Yeah, I just did the 2 shows with them. Hung out a lot with the family. Saw the friends. And I'm happy to report that I was talking about playing laser tag. My team won.
Nice.
I was elected captain of the laser tag team. I got to pick the team. All the vests had like warrior names on them. I was Thor. I was like one of the top in all the stats at the end. So, yeah, well, great time. Great time playing laser tag, and I look forward to doing it the one time I do it in 2023. I feel like it'll be a once-a-year kind of a thing. So, yeah, I mean, is it going to be more than that? I wouldn't think so. I think one time is enough for laser tag. Maybe we could do more, but I feel like one is good because otherwise, you're just hanging out at an arcade. And, I'm a little old for that. 38. Arcades are not my scene. But they do have a bar in there. So that is for adults. You got to be an adult to go to a bar. So, hey, if I'm at the bar and go straight to the laser tag, there we go. I don't need to be playing, like, the basketball games and all that. Let the kids play that. I'll just drink, go to laser tag. Drink, laser tag. There we go. It's a good little system. Yeah, got to see the family. A lot of good stuff. Great to see the nieces and nephews. Everyone's walking, everyone's talking, all the little kids. You know, Uncle Joe is said. It's nice to hear that. I like that. Got to play some hide and seek, classic game with the kids. Great hiding spot if you're playing with little kids. I'll tell you what, they couldn't find me behind the curtains, Aaron. That was the spot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they couldn't see me. Even,
Wow.
not even like full-length curtain, just like the curtain that, like my legs were still showing. They couldn't see me. So, adults out there, if you're playing some hide and seek with the kids, age 6 and under, the curtain is the spot. Now, once they're a little bit older, maybe not. But hey, 6 and under, curtain, gold. I was invisible. They couldn't see me. I could have stayed there all night. Yeah, it's fun to start playing with the kids and playing games. Like, I was playing air hockey at my brother's house, and my niece, who's 6, was like, are you playing as hard as you can? And the answer is no, of course not. But I'm like, yeah. Okay, at 6, you don't want me going, I'm not going to go full go here. In a couple years, yeah. But I'm going to let you have these right now. But I'm glad that she's already like questioning my I like the competitiveness out of her. Like, hey, I want you to really try, and you know, I want like a challenge here. But if I'm going 100% at air hockey, you're going to lose. You're going to lose big time. Okay? Those little notches at the end of the table, when you keep moving the notch over as you score a goal, yours won't move one time. All right? Mine's going to go every 2 seconds. That thing's going to move. Goal, 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 goal. Your little thing ain't moving if I go 100%. So you're going to have these goals, and I'll not pretend, I mean, I'm going to wave the thing around. I'm not just going to let you score, but you still got to make it in. But yeah, I'm not going 100% with the 6-year-olds. I mean, Aaron, we got to let the kids win, right? I mean,
a little bit, but you don't want to hand everything to them.
Yeah, like, right. I was still scoring a few goals.
Yeah.
I was still putting some in and, like, kind of keep, like, just staying, like, a couple goals behind her. But, right, I didn't want to just, like, put my hands behind my back and not do anything. Right.
Yeah. You got to teach them, encourage success. Don't dwell on failure.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, good, nice slogan.
That's Aaron code for this week.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's a nice Aaron code. Yeah, so good to do that. And then, I organized a Wednesday night out with friends the night before Thanksgiving to one of my favorite bars in town. It's Holt's in Park Ridge, Illinois. And, it was fun. Got to see a lot of friends, guys I haven't seen in a while. So, of course, that means there was no football being played Thanksgiving morning.
No.
Wound up being out till about 2:30. Pretty much, I'll be honest, I really have no business doing that anymore. No business. No business doing it, and did it anyway. You know, Park Ridge, we shut down around midnight. You know, everyone's just kind of like, all right, whatever. And then all it takes, there was about 6 or 7 of us left. All it takes is one guy to be like, hey, let's go. Let's go to Cheers. And when there's a bar in your area named Cheers, it's tough to say no to that. Let's go to Cheers. It sounds great. How am I not going? I'm going. And then and it's also like whenever I'm in town, it's like, how do I say no to stuff if guys want to hang out?
Did you have any crispy boys?
I did not. The bar where were we at? Holtz, who always had it, they had it on draft the week before. That night, they just took it away. They had another one in place of it. So did not have any crispy boys.
Shame.
Yeah, there was crispy boys at the store down the street. I'm definitely going to buy some. If it's not at the bar, I'm definitely buying some for Christmas, because at my dad's house, we're having Christmas Eve and Christmas Day at my dad's house. So I'm buying crispy boys for sure this time. So we'll have that for Christmas. But yeah, missed out on crispy boy. That was a bit of a downer. But yeah, so we've had this late. Yeah, Cheers is a late night bar, like 4 a.m. open till every night, and they open super early in the morning. And I just realized that the bar is actually called it's Here's Cheers. I didn't know there was a little Here's Here apostrophe S in front of that.
Avoiding that copyright.
I guess, right? That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought, because the Cheers is in big letters and the Here's is tiny. And I'm like, wait, what is this? Because it's like when I did the Uber, it came up as Here's Cheers. And I'm like, wow, okay. So I guess this is what it is. But yeah, just all college kids and then 6 38-year-old men playing Nickelback and Metallica on the jukebox. And a little bit of Creed, I'll be honest. We threw some Creed on too. Make fun of us, see what we care. We grew up with that music. All right? Aaron, you love it. You wouldn't want to be at the bar at 2:30 a.m. with Higher playing?
I mean, that would get me pretty pumped.
Yeah, I would think so. I certainly would think so. I don't know what else. I don't know how more pumped you could get. And then I was back home. I saw my friend Danny, who I haven't seen in a few years. He and I go way back. A friend of mine from 20 years. He was like, we were together at the University of Iowa my freshman year. He's another Park Ridge guy. He thought of this segment for the show, actually, which I'm actually thinking about doing, is like having, he calls it Chicago Guy of the Week, where I call one of my friends back home and they tell like a story of drunken antics, because my friends have a lot of crazy stories from back in the day. So we may test it out coming up. We're going to see. I'm going to have to hit up my friends and see, what kind of stories we got. But I think that's a fun sounding segment. I like the idea of it. Aaron, what do you think of that?
Say it one more time.
Chicago Guy of the Week.
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I think it would be fun. So, yeah, it's something, I'm going to hit some guys up, see, like, what stories they would want to tell. And, yeah, I think it would be fun. We just would call them, let them have the floor for a few minutes. Especially Danny would be good. I don't know if he remembers any of the Iowa City days. I mean, I remember some. I mean, that's going back 20 years now. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see about that. But, yeah, Thanksgiving. Yeah, that was the night before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was great. Yeah, I didn't play football. Me and my dad went over to my grandma's house. My aunt and uncle were over there. Yeah, hanging out with my grandma, so that was great. We got to see her for a couple hours. And then got to eat some great food. Way too much food. Way too many desserts. Just pies. So many pies. And I gotta say, my favorite dish had to be my brother did a nice twist on stuffing. He made an Italian sausage stuffing.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, Aaron, come on.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, it was great. Stuffing with Italian sausage in there.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like, I can't believe more stuffing. Like, yeah, we need to incorporate, don't need to, but I think stuffing with meat needs to be more of a thing.
Yeah.
And I love that my brother did that. My dad made a nice side that was Brussels sprouts with bacon. That was enjoyable as well. And then there was a whole bunch of casseroles and my sister made a nice broccoli cheddar casserole. There was a corn casserole. There was some hash browns, I believe. Turkey was good. I know Aaron's not a turkey guy, but I got to tell you, it was nice and moist.
Well, that's good.
It was good. I didn't even really need a whole lot of gravy.
I barely had any.
You didn't do turkey?
I had the smallest piece I could possibly do.
What, you're just having it for the tradition?
I guess I probably didn't even need to go there.
Yeah, you're probably just forcing it down.
Yep.
Just so you could say, like, hey, I participated in Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I got adventurous with a side dish.
What?
I made Mexican street corn.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, corn works for Thanksgiving. Yeah, because people do, like corn casseroles and stuff. Yeah, Mexican street corn is great. Well, did you have like the little cheese on top?
Yeah, mayo, cheese.
Oh, and, they do mayo.
Chili powder, yeah.
Oh, yeah, some chili powder. Oh, yeah, that's nice stuff, man. I like that.
Yeah. It went over well. I was nervous.
Yeah, that's good. I think we need to experiment with these sides, because people get too. I don't want to say traditional, but yeah, people just keep it basic. Let's just add one little ingredient, like my brother just throwing Italian sausage in there, makes it better. You got your mashed potatoes, and you're like looking for another side. Hey, there's street corn. Oh, who made it? Aaron. Aaron made it.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone gives you a pat on the back and says, good job. And then that's a good feeling for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it was great.
Did people compliment it?
Yeah. People were taking down the recipe.
Oh, they were taking down the recipe?
Which wasn't, anything special, but yeah.
Look at you. That's, no, but that's great that people were that into it. Oh, yeah, so great times. Great times back home, seeing the family, seeing the friends. We'll switch gears here a little bit. We got to go into a couple of the segments for the show. If you're new to the show, by the way, if you're just tuning in, maybe I should say this. It's me, and then it's I'm talking and whatnot, and then I'll always go into we have a This Sucks for every show, and then we have another segment called Joe Code, and then we have a This Is Great, and I try to do This Is Great last to end on a positive note, because I sometimes will jumble the order of those. But for this week, This Sucks is the search for me to find an apartment continues. I have been looking now for I want to say a solid month for an apartment. I feel like that's a little long for an apartment search. I think, that's more of a house. Like, I know houses can take months probably to find, but an apartment, I remember finding apartments in days before. Like maybe a week. Now I'm like a month plus. It's getting absurd. All right? This sucks, searching for an apartment still after all this. Because I'll tell you what. You know what, Aaron? You walk into some places and it's just like you walk in and they're like, all right, here it is. and it's just the table. The place is the size of this table. And they're like, all right, it's $17.50. You want it? All right. Okay. Well, where do I shit? All right. What's going on here? This is a joke. This is it right here. And people lie about the square footage. No, I mean, seriously, there's places like half of the size of this studio, and it's just like they want money. It's almost a crime that they're asking money for some of these places.
Yeah.
As small as they are. Oh, man. It gets rough out there. It does. And I just don't understand the whole... They lie about the square footage. This place I went to yesterday, guy told me it was 400, and then you get there, and he's like, I think it's 3, and it's not. It was maybe 2, because I've seen the ones that were 200 square feet, and oh man, it's like, what's the point of lying? Because I'm gonna come there and see it and find out what's going on. Okay, I'm coming to investigate your bullshit. All right, if it's small, I'll see it with my own freaking eyes in person, man. Don't Facebook message me telling me that it's 400 square feet when it isn't. All right, now we need to go into Joe Code for this week, and and Joe Code is to remember to stay positive in the tough times, because I'll tell you what, I get frustrated pretty quick, especially with this stuff and dealing with these people that are liars. You go out there and they lie, and you're looking for a place, and you don't want to deal with liars. You just want a place, and they're lying to your face. And you just have to remember to stay positive in the tough times. And I try to laugh. I'll laugh about it. I'll talk about it here. I'll talk to friends, and we'll make light of it. But yeah, to stay positive in the tough times, and people, they keep reminding me, it's going to work out. You're going to get the place you want. Just you'll find it. It's going to work out. So yes, stay positive. Keep on it, and don't let it bring you down. So, but yeah, Aaron, wouldn't you say a month looking for an apartment's kind of, it's getting a little ridiculous? What do you think?
Yeah, it should be. Should get it wrapped up in a couple of weeks once you start doing the serious work.
Yeah, I have done the serious work. I've even gone around a lot, in the neighborhood, and just walking around. I'm doing the thing where I'm just looking for rent signs outside places and calling up numbers. A couple days ago, I must have called 20 people, got some responses, went and saw one place that wasn't up to my liking, and a lot of people didn't respond. Some people way too high. This guy sent me rates for studios, and the first number it's a 4-digit number, of course, and 2 is the first number.
No.
It's no. I don't care if I'm next to a swimming pool. I don't care if there's a bunch of hot women there walking their dogs around. I don't care. I don't care what's there. Yeah. Okay? I don't care if you're offering free meals every day at the building. I'm not doing $2,000 a month for any studio ever, anywhere. Not here.
No.
So that's tough. But I'm persistent with it. I'm gonna get a place, and I'm gonna keep going with it. And it'll once I get the spot, it's gonna feel so good. I gotta tell you, that's gonna be such a great freaking feeling, man, once I get that all sorted out. All right, let's switch some gears back now. I got to get to we'll get to some emails here soon, and just a couple more things to wrap things up on the trip here. Let's get into we did Joko. Now let's get into This Is Great. Now This Is Great is a great little coffee spot in my hometown of Park Ridge called Off the Wall. Now Off the Wall is attached to Beer on the Wall, where they have a bunch of great beers there. But I'm focused here on Off the Wall because they have some of the best coffee that I've ever had. And I believe the brand of coffee that they have is called, it's a brand called Dark Matter. And Off the Wall serves it. Off the Wall is a great little vibe in there. It's a fun spot. I go there every day when I'm in town. And I just love it. Yeah, and it's my This Is Great for the week. And yeah, I love it. Off the Wall, fantastic. And I will just say this. I was talking about going to the late night bar the night before Thanksgiving. Here's cheers. I was recognized there.
Oh, nice.
Which was
just like the song.
A great feeling. Yeah, everybody knows your name. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, because there was a bunch of college kids, and there's a lot of college age kids in my demographic. So yeah, that was cool. And that's right. That was me at Here's Cheers. That was me for sure. I was there. All right, now I was talking about my brother before. My brother's got his birthday coming up. Wish my brother Lou happy birthday on the podcast. Happy 41st birthday to Lou. That's right. 41, Lou. I love you, Lou. Happy birthday. And yeah, have a great birthday, Lou. And let's see. I think that's what we need to do before we get to the emails. But also, yeah, don't forget, everybody, email me at jocodepodcast@gmail.com. Food, beer, and men are the main topics that we cover, but we cover them all. Anything you want to talk about. And also, go ahead and book me on Cameo for the holidays. I'm on there. Just get 5-star reviews all the time. So it's fun. It's a little, it's a little price to pay for a fun time. And then you could join the Patreon for $2 a month at Patreon, patreon.com/Joe Code Podcast. And also you could Venmo me money if you want. People have done that. I had a guy Venmo me money and say, because I'm not subscribing to your pointless Patreon. Okay, well, you know what? It's $2 a month. If you can't spare it, then fine. Don't spare it. Don't berate me. And then don't forget, people, also subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if this isn't clear, subscribing to the YouTube is free. I know when you say the word subscribe, maybe that sounds like it's money. I don't know how. Maybe there's people who aren't too, they don't really know what's up with YouTube and how everything works on there. But subscribing to the YouTube channel just involves the click of a button. That's free. Just in case anyone wasn't sure about that. So you just click the subscribe button, and that's for free. So click it. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. That's that. So follow the instructions that I say. And, yeah, I'm going to let people have it. Just hit the button, man. No, you guys are great. And yeah, and the subscribers are climbing. And that's awesome to see. Now, we're going to get into some emails. We got some great emails. I read some, and it'll be good to share these. So here we go. This one is from Max. Max, hey, you can... Oh, in response to getting Lone Star beer outside of Texas, he says you can get it at Whole Foods. I've gotten it in Chicago. Yeah, Max is my buddy from Chicago. Also, have you ever tried one of these bad boys? If you have and lived to talk about it, I'd like to hear the story, since they seriously mess your gut and sleeping up. Keep up the good work, Mac. Now, trying one of these bad boys, it's a Vienna beef. It's a Ditka hot Polish sausage that he sent me. No, I've not had a Ditka brand hot Polish sausage. These are weighing in at a full third of a pound and measuring 8 inches long. This sausage is boasting Coach Ditka's name, served in Mike Ditka's fine restaurants, and taste approved by the big guy himself. No, I have not, and I'm not looking to get my sleep messed up, Max, in my guts. But yeah, maybe I'll try them. If somebody's got them, I wouldn't mind trying one of those.
Yeah, I think I told you that you could find Lone Star at a grocery store, but it's Lone Star Light I don't think you could find.
Yeah, you were saying, yeah, I bet Lone Star Light, you probably, I would bet that's not out here. But yeah, getting Lone Star, I wouldn't be surprised if it is at Whole Foods out here. But yeah, I would like to see. I would like to see for myself there. All right, here's one from Keaton. And Keaton says, after the last episode, I'm curious. What is your go-to Taco Bell Well, I think this was from a couple episodes ago. This is episode 74, he meant. Well, because my emails I haven't read in a while. After the last episode, I'm curious. What is your go-to Taco Bell order? I like to keep it cheap. I order 3 cheesy rice and bean burritos, fresco style. Add potatoes or nacho fries if they are available. What is fresco style?
I don't know. Open, maybe?
Yeah, how do people even know that? All right, yeah, my typical Taco Bell order is always, I like a cheesy gordita crunch. I'll do typically a steak quesadilla, and then I like to go two regular soft tacos. Now, Aaron, I feel like you like to mix it up, or do you have a typical?
Well, I do now because they got rid of the cheesy potato burrito. That was my go-to. That and a Crunchwrap Supreme would set me for the night.
That'd be it?
Yeah.
I like that.
But now I have to mix it up with that. It's always going to end with the Crunchwrap Supreme, but what goes before that is depends on what's on the menu at the time, I guess.
All right, I'm into that. Yeah, I like to... Yeah, sometimes I'll get... Yeah, I like how you and I do that too, where I close with a Crunchwrap Supreme. Sometimes I'll get 2, and I'll start and finish. I'll bookend...
Wow.
A bookend with the Crunch Wraps. Or no, I'm sorry. I don't know why. I mixed these up last time. No, Cheesy Gordita Crunch is what I'm referring to. I'll get 2 of those. I'll always end with Cheesy Gordita Crunch. And then sometimes I'll get 2 and start and finish. All right, here's one.
I used to also do the loaded potato griller.
Oh, yeah, I like the grillers. I remember those. Sometimes I forget those. I like the chicken chipotle one.
Yeah, I think they're gone, but I'm not sure.
Those come and go. I feel like I've had one. I ordered one from Uber Eats in recent months. So, yeah, those, like, come and go. I don't know why they can't. Well, I don't know why that's like the McRib where it's got to disappear and then come back. I don't get it. Yeah. All right, here from Alec. Hi, Joe. Just heard the episode where you said that you worked at the Van Zant in Austin. Yeah. I just stayed there for the first time this past weekend. I paid $500 for a room for one night. Ooh. Yeah, it's one of those hotels where, it depends on the year and how busy, and, the rates go up and down. Or that's probably true for all hotels. I get to the room, and I'm excited to take a steamy shower with my long-distance girlfriend because we were celebrating our 1 year. Then, boom, I noticed they don't have doors on the showers. I think they were trying to go for some European vibe or something, but the shower was fucking dreadful. There isn't even a half wall or anything to trap the steam, and then the entire bathroom gets soaking wet. What?
Yeah, I hate those.
As an inside guy at the Van Zandt, I think you should call them right now and tell them to install some doors on their showers. I'm pissed if you couldn't tell. Thanks, Alec. Well, I didn't even know that. I didn't go in the rooms. I just was outside valeting. I mean, sometimes I would do like bell runs, but I never made it into the bathroom in any room. I didn't even know that. That's wild. That's weird because I never even heard any guests talk about that while I was there also. I feel like that's something that I would have caught wind of. Yeah, that's awful. I want a door there. I don't want to be just out there in the open with a shower. Who wants that?
Yeah.
That's so weird. But
I stayed at the Sahara in Vegas.
Yeah?
They had a peekaboo shower.
What does that mean?
It means there's a glass window to the bedroom from the shower.
Is it two ways?
Yeah, you can see both ways.
You can see both. A peekaboo shower.
I don't know. It's strange. I mean, I like watching my wife shower as much as anybody, but I didn't need it. But it's fine. It didn't cost anymore, so whatever.
I mean, yeah, Sahara. Isn't that one of the older hotels too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for them to install that.
Yeah, they've completely remodeled.
From way back. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, here is one from. This guy's also. Oh, Alec. Oh yeah, this is Alec again. He sent another one. Same guy. Thanks for writing in, Alec. Way to keep at it. Stay. Don't do anything else. Just write in here. This is all you got to do. He goes, Shalom Joseph. I was in Tampa this week for work, and they had a Portillo's. At the request of my boss from Chicago, I went and ate there. Good boss you got. It was delicious. I ordered an Italian beef sandwich with sweet peppers and a side of gravy to dip, fries with the cheese sauce, nice, and a chocolate cake shake. I had to take a nap after lunch. My coworker said it was the best hot dog he's ever had. Curious if you've eaten at this Portillo's place, and if so, what's your order? Yeah, this Portillo's place, Alec? Yeah, I've eaten at this place. Yes. Yeah, I go there every time I'm in town. I always get, I get a big beef. I don't get the regular Italian beef. I get the big one. And I'll either get it plain or sometimes I'll do hot giardiniera. I'm not a big sweet peppers guy, not really my thing. Sweet peppers to me have always been kind of weird, and they're like too big. They kind of take over. Yeah, not big on the sweet, so I'll do hot giardiniera sometimes. And then I'll always get fries, and sometimes I'll also get a hot dog with everything. And yeah, I typically don't get the cake shake because I don't have enough room for dessert. The beef is very filling if you get the big beef plus a hot dog. And then, occasionally I'll get the burger. The burgers there are great as well. And then, actually, I think next time I go in town, they have a great thing on the menu, too. It's a beef and cheddar croissant. Ooh. They do Italian beef, melted cheddar, and it's on a croissant roll.
Wow.
And it's freaking delicious. It melts in your mouth like nothing you would imagine ever. It's incredible.
I got to get that cake shake.
Yeah. Have you been to a Portillo's, Aaron?
2002 was the last time I was at one.
Whoa. Did you do a beef or a dog?
I did a dog, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Alec sent his email, I think, again. But yeah, because he sent it a while back. Yeah, Alec, I didn't have a chance to read emails yet, I was here. All right, let's see. We got one from Carlos here. He says, "Hello, how's it going? Hope all is well. I have some cool information that might interest you. Your podcast, Joe Code, has good performance in Apple Podcast rankings last 30 days. It's position 68 in the category of comedy in Lebanon." Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. His the subject of his email was Joe Code is ranking very well in Lebanon. So he says, your podcast, Joe Code, has good performance in Apple Podcast rankings in the last 30 days, position 68 in the category of comedy. This data is provided by podstatus.com. Happy podcasting, Carlos from Podstatus.
Yeah, we get these all the time. You can ignore them.
Why, is he bullshitting me?
Yeah, I don't know what they want out of it. I think they
Are you bullshitting me, Carlos? What do you want out of this?
You probably are ranking there, but they want you to use their service somehow.
Yeah, I got a service he can use. All right, here's from Matthew. He says, Joe, thank you for the solidarity and willingness to try Bud Light Platinum, a.k.a. the nectar of the gods. I'm afraid this fool Mike has committed an act of war. Yeah, because I remember there was a guy who said, don't try that. This is a civil war of platinum versus regular, and I'm afraid only you can put an end to this useless violence, an end to distant brothers having the ultimate beef. I'm sure Strider would agree. The only way to win a war is with peace. Joe, I ask you to please give us this peace. It's up to you to get drunk as hell for a fellow coder. I kindly ask that you try platinum and put an end to this once and for all. Hell, you and Strider could even hang out and each knock out a six-pack. One drinks platinum, one drinks regular, and give us the results. P.S. Now that the Packers are trash, I am humbly rooting for the Bears this season. Much love from Milwaukee, Matt. Oh, thanks for that, Matt. Yeah, I'm rooting for the Bears too, and hopefully we see them win a few more games. Would be nice. I mean, I'll see what Strider wants to do. I would love to give that a try. Do some nice Bud Light Platinum would be great. I'm all about that. I'm about doing that. Yeah, I mean, beers that I haven't tried before, I really want to do it. And yeah, I got to go to the store and get some because I wish they had that at bars, but. All right, let's do. We'll do one more email. Yeah, and then I got way more emails because, again, it's been like a few weeks. But yeah, we'll do this one more, and then we'll do some get into some comments. This one is from Anthony. He says, "Hey Joe." Actually Dennis. He says, Dennis Marguli here. You made a cameo for my girlfriend this past summer, so I could introduce her properly to your hilariousness, and now we quote your stuff to each other all the time. She does a terrible impersonation of your voice, but it's cute. Yeah, many try the impression. Few are good. Maybe a couple, maybe one or two do it well. My question, it's a bit personal, so feel free not to address it on the pod, but I'm curious, since you have such notoriety surrounding your monster hog, oh man, when you've been romantic with women, what percentage of them have heard the rumors? Yeah, that has been a thing. Yeah, it's happened a couple times. Yeah, because so many people are vocal about it and they talk about it on every freaking podcast, so it's hard for people not to hear about it, which is fine. It works in my favor. Does it come up before you've been romantic, i.e. when you're on the date? Yeah, it does. But also, yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah, if they've like listened to the podcast and listened to Chad and JT and they are aware, yeah, it's a thing that catches people's attention, I guess. I'm trying to be modest here. Have there been any good stories of them saying something along the lines of, so the rumors are true once you guys are in the bedroom? Yeah, basically, yeah. I don't know why I'm being so shy, but, but yeah, yes. Pretty much along those lines. With a great hog comes great responsibility. Keep up the great work. Love listening every Monday morning. Dennis. All right, yeah, thanks, Dennis. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a thing that happens, and you pretty much everything you suspected there, yes, has been confirmed to have happened. So, that's I guess I could thank JT for that, in part, for getting it out there. So yeah, we'll stop the emails there so we can get to some of the great YouTube comments. I know there's been some great comments. I saw a rude one the other day.
Yeah, there's a rude one. But,
yeah, it's rude.
Don't know if we'll get to that. Let's see.
But yeah, let's see what we got here in comment wise.
Okay, Lucas Durazio says, Joe, your grandma's only 94. Mine's 98. Suck it, nerd. JK. What kind of sauce do you guys like on your breakfast burrito? Am I insane for not liking salsa on my eggs?
You know what? I go back and forth with that. I'm more of a ketchup with eggs guy. Like breakfast burrito, if there's like you know what I like on there is like maybe a chipotle mayo kind of sauce. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm with you there. I'm not crazy about salsa with eggs.
No, me neither. I don't really need a sauce on my eggs. I will, like, if I have a breakfast sandwich, which Jimmy Dean makes one that I microwave, I will put ketchup on that, but and mustard, actually, which is maybe nuts. I don't know.
Yeah, I've had a bagel and egg sandwich like every day this week. Not to brag. I should probably stop doing that, but yeah, I don't need anything else on it. I just get egg and the bagel and sometimes cheese, but yeah, I don't need a sauce.
Occasionally, yeah, there'll be like a chipotle mayo or something that's good in there, but yeah, I don't really need it.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Let's see. Alan Swanky says nothing wrong with Taco Bell, but need to do TBK when back in town.
Yeah, it's Taco Burrito King. Yeah, I got to make an appearance over there. I'll do it over Christmas. It's great, greasy Mexican. It's fantastic. It's delicious.
Yeah. El Jefe says, 4th time watching this episode this week. Love the pod. That was for episode 73, backwards. Home beef.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, people, if you're wondering, I name the podcasts. That's me that does that. And if you're wondering about the titles sometimes, I kind of combine two things that I'm talking about and come up with a creative name. I don't know if, Aaron, you've even picked up on that.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Like Harry Heckle, I was talking about my hair, and then I was talking about Heckler. It's a fun name it's a good title.
Sure.
So that's where those names come from.
Liquid Butter Alternative says, Joe, have you tried Japanese style curry? It's so damn good.
No, I have not. That's another thing I would love to. I would imagine that's somewhere in Los Angeles.
Yeah, for sure.
I would. Yeah, if there's any city that would have it, this one would. I should. Japanese style curry. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, me neither. Jerry Deverick just says happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Jerry.
90909 Matt says, love the hockey dad. Look, Joe, I have a question. Where do you stand on the Five Guys versus In-N-Out debate? Five Guys reigns supreme in my opinion.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. I don't even remember Five Guys burger.
Oh,
I hate to say that, Aaron. I know.
wow.
I honestly don't remember. I can't even compare, honestly, because I don't remember what it tastes like.
Wow.
I can't tell you the last time I had a burger from Five Guys.
Wow.
It has to be. I mean, I'm trying to think of a time when I maybe could have had it, like maybe in Culver City, No, I think I was just picking up food there. Yeah, no, I don't even remember. So I really don't have a fair. I can't chime in.
Wow. Okay.
And I know, Aaron, maybe you see me in a different light now.
No. I guess abstaining is better than you being on the wrong side.
Yeah, I'm not going to just say in and out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that's fine. Garrett Darling says, this needs to be its own podcast, The Hog and the Schmoll, in reference to when Kevin was on.
Oh, yeah, me and Kevin. Yeah, it could be.
Lucas is back on. Lucas Durazio says, honey mustard, surprisingly good on lunch meat sandwiches. Some ham, provolone, a little bit of turkey on a thick piece of Italian bread with a little lettuce. Spectacular.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I could see that.
Yeah, I could see that.
Could see that clearly. I'm into that.
Let's see. Florian Kettenbach says, hey, Joe, do you enjoy eating wings? They obviously taste great, but I just hate my hands and face are sticky and drenched in barbecue sauce. I'll order them sometimes when I'm eating alone at home, but I never order wings at a restaurant because of the mess I'm getting into. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you did as well. And yes, I love wings. And I like I don't mind eating them in public. You think I'm afraid to lick my fingers in public? I'll lick the sauce off in front of people. I don't care. I'm not bashful about it. Hey, the sauce is all over my hands. The napkin can't get all of it. I'm gonna suck some of it off my fingers. How do you like that?
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're boneless wings, I'll eat it with sauce on it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's see. John Nizzle. I don't know how. Joe Nizzle says, love Aaron's iconic "Go for it" at the start of the episode.
Yeah, classic.
Danny LP 1543 says, Joe with hair is like the New Testament of the Joe Code.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Oh boy. Will Sauerbrunn, our boy, coming with a long one. Joe and Aaron, please advance one food item to the next round of the playoffs. Each play a 7-game series. Oh man, and he's got a bunch of matchups. Eastern Conference. Nachos being the 1 seed versus Tater Tots the 8.
In a 7-game series.
Yeah.
Nachos versus Tater Tots. I mean, I'm gonna say Nachos wins that 4-1.
Wow. I'd say 4-2.
Okay.
I think Tater Tots get a few haymakers in. 2 is buffalo chicken dip versus 7 pigs in a blanket.
I like pigs in a blanket upsetting them in 7 games.
Thank you. I see an upset as well, yeah. Okay.
How many?
Whew. I think it's like a real surprise. I think it's like a 4-1.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Number 3, chips and guac versus number 6, garlic bread.
That's good. Wow.
I got another upset here.
Oh, man. Garlic bread's number 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Chips and guac. Okay, yeah. The Italian in me wants to say garlic bread in 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4, pulled pork sliders versus buffalo chicken tenders is the 5 seed.
Okay. Pulled pork sliders wins it in buffalo chicken tenders.
Yeah.
I don't know about the sauce. I'll give pulled pork sliders wins it. My instinct wants to go 4-1. Pulled pork sliders.
Wow.
I feel like those are just too good. I mean, they're sliders, and they're tiny. The bread's gonna be soft.
Yeah.
I just think it. Yeah, I just don't think the buffalo chicken tenders are ready for this matchup. I don't think they came. I don't think they came ready.
No. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, pulled pork definitely wins. Buffalo's just too hot for me, honestly.
These are fun.
Yeah.
I like these.
He says, please acknowledge that Tater Tots defeated Pretzel Bites in a best-of-3 play-in series. Additionally, Pigs in a Blanket swept Carrot Sticks and Ranch in their play-in series.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. Oh yeah, and then Aaron, just to go back to you're 100% in on Five Guys, right? You're huge, big on that over.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
In the overall scheme of it, yeah. I mean, In-N-Out Burger, the burger is good, but the fries are absolute trash. They shouldn't even sell them. They shouldn't be legally allowed to sell them that way. Even well done is not done enough.
Oh man.
Yeah, Five Guys is better. I mean, definitely, obviously, the value is In-N-Out.
Right.
Five Guys can
great
be
value.
You get $15 for a burger and fries and a drink at Five Guys. But I do love the burger. I think it's a good size.
And it's also a double, right?
Yeah, it pretty much starts at a double. They don't even say double. It's just regular.
Right.
But has two.
Two patties.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously fresh. You see it, you watch it get grilled right there in front of you. In-N-Out, has a similar style, so.
Right.
But I think you get a little more for your buck. Or at least more burger with Five Guys.
Yeah, for sure. How many? Which episode are we on with the comments?
We are on 75, so the last one.
Okay, so how many we got?
We've hit the shitty comment.
This is the last one or no?
Yeah. No, I mean we got. Let's see, we got 4 more.
Okay, because we're over an hour. I wonder if we should keep going.
Yeah, let's just finish this off.
All right, let's do it.
Alan Swanky just says, "Hi Joe, I've gone back and forth with shaving my head, just keeping my thinning hair short, but seem okay to me. Both seem okay to me."
Yeah. Yeah, I'm toying with it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and so that one guy, 4209, says, this was in my feed, and I thought I'd stop in and tell you that maybe after 70-plus episodes and only 100 subs, maybe just give up. Just saying, if you're not successful in podcasts, your friends and family, just cringe at them. To which Eric Calkins comes to our defense, hit the road with this bad take, 1,000 subs, with two asterisks, because it's actually more. And that's just on YouTube. A lot of people don't watch and don't sub or exclusively listen on other platforms.
Right.
0909 Matt gets involved and says, looks like we found the heckler. Kick rocks, bud. Some random username just says, Schmoll, love the pod. Joe Code makes Mondays better. Mr. Sheezel. Joe's a niche comic. Just because someone doesn't have 1 million subs doesn't mean they're not funny or worth a listen. And then Slippery Wet Wang. Careful or Joe will give you a mushroom.
Is that Kevin?
No, it's not, but it should be. Slippery's misspelled. Slipery. Careful or Joe will give you a mushroom stamp the size of Rhode Island. I think that means you hit him in the head with your dick.
I believe that's what that is. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. 2 days ago, 909 Matt says, Joe, your arms are looking big. How heavy are those groceries you're carrying?
Yeah.
Can we get a flex?
I mean, I'm bundled up, but there you go.
Bundled flex. Hashtag bundled flex. Okay. Mr. Sheezel. Joe, for the hair regrowth effort, mix in biotin and saw palmetto vitamins, as well as daily 5% minoxidil topical solution.
Okay, I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, that'll give you a boost. Good luck, my man. Yeah.
All right, well, thanks. I'm going to try natural first.
Joe, you're headed towards Krusty the Clown territory. I think he's worried about where your hair will grow back.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, that made me laugh.
That's Nate. That's Nate Conrad. And then finally, Joe, what's a proper Christmas dinner in your opinion? Would a tray of lasagna work, or should I smoke a ham? That's slippery wet wang.
Yeah, I would go pasta with Christmas. That's traditionally what my family does. We don't do lasagna. My dad, not a fan of lasagna. We don't do lasagna. I know we're gonna do. We're gonna do some. We do some spaghetti with calamari, with calamari mixed in the sauce. That's traditionally what we do. Yeah, for Christmas, I would typically go with like a nice beef roast with pasta. Yeah, you could do lasagna. I would do a beef roast with pasta. That's typically what I like. Or yeah, not ham. We did ham at Thanksgiving. I would go a nice beef roast with pasta. And is that it?
God, I wish I was Italian. Yeah, that's all the comments.
Yeah, and then just in response to the one guy, it's like, yeah, he must have misread. Honestly, if I was 75 episodes in and I did have 100 subscribers, I would quit. You're right. If there was only 100, I would probably hang it up.
Yeah.
So you're right in that aspect, but unfortunately, the correct number is 1,037 subscribers is the exact number. Because I know on YouTube, the way they list it says like 1.0K, like the way they list it, maybe you could misread it, but and it sounds like maybe you're coming from experience there where your friends and family kind of looked. That's what that sounds like.
Yeah.
But I mean, good looking out, but yeah, just yeah, so you are right in the sense that 100 I probably would stop. So thanks for the kind of advice. But since we're at 1,037, we're going to keep going here at Joe Code.
Yeah, you're off by 10 times.
Yeah, so we're going to keep it going. And
also, don't listen, fuck off, and die.
Well, I mean, we don't have to say that.
Just to that guy.
But
everyone else, welcome.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't, you don't have to click on it if it shows up in your feed. You don't necessarily have to click on it, but like he doesn't even give a review of the pod. He was just going off stats that he thought he saw. He didn't even say, "Hey, this is not funny" or "This is not good." He didn't even say any of that.
Hey, buddy, do the stats guys around sports seem cool to you?
Yeah.
Or do the athletes seem cool to
you? Yeah, there you go. I like that. That's perfect comparison right there. But yeah, Aaron, the Italian Christmas meal is we do baked clams, which are great, and then we do a calamari mixed in with the pasta. Yeah, we always do a nice beef roast. We'll do like fried shrimp appetizer. Yeah, it's a lot of fish-based stuff on Christmas Eve. And then, Christmas Day. Actually, Christmas Day, we do more of the roast. Yeah, the Christmas Eve is traditionally is a lot of the fish, and then the fish with the pasta. So.
Do you guys open presents Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
I mean, it depends. Yeah. I mean, I think typically we'll wait to Christmas Day. We have done it on Christmas Eve before, like if we're with, it depends with if you're with what relatives and whatnot. But what about you guys?
My whole life was Christmas Eve, and only recently because of like my wife's family does it become Christmas Day.
Yeah. It's kind of more fun to do it at night like that.
Yeah.
But also there's something special about Christmas morning doing it. Hey, it's Christmas.
Yeah, there was always still more presents. Like that was the Santa presents.
Yeah.
Christmas morning, but the family would get together Christmas Eve and open presents from each other.
Right. Yeah, yes. Yeah, we have done that at times. I like the Santa. Santa presents in the morning, Christmas morning, family presents Christmas Eve. Yeah, I like that. That's a good tradition. I like that. All right. Well, cool. Well, that's. I think that's a great place to end. Yeah, I got caught up here on everything. Long podcast. This is Joe Code episode 76. I know right now, without even looking at the exact time, this was the longest podcast.
Yep.
in this podcast history. So, yeah.
Suck on that, heckler.
There was a lot to get caught up on, and we did it. So, hope you enjoy the longest Joe Code podcast episode to date. So, all right, everyone. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks a lot for tuning in and watching. And remember, subscribe. And yeah, that's it. This is Joe Code, and I'm Joe Marrese.